All right, Patriots Nation, buckle up, because today's news is going to hit you like a blitz from Foxborough. We've got a whirlwind of updates, from potential game changers on the field to massive shifts behind the scenes that could shape our 2025 season. Are we staring at a turning point for New England? You're not going to want to miss a single second of this. So grab your Pats gear, smash that like button, and let's dive headfirst into the stories shaking up our team. What do you think's going to change everything? Drop it in the comments as we kick things off. Patriots Nation, get ready because the excitement is off the charts. After splashing big cash on defense this offseason with some heavy-hitting free agents, there's still a glaring gap in Foxborough, the cornerback spot. Christian Gonzalez, our second-team All-Pro, and Carlton Davis are a solid starting duo. But the depth? Now a name's popping up that could shift the tide. Michael Davis, ex-Commanders, still out there in free agency. Is he the missing piece for our secondary? Let's break it down, fans. Mo Moton from Bleacher Report is pounding the table for New England to chase this 30-year-old veteran. With 76 career starts, Davis made waves with the Chargers, racking up double-digit passes, defended from 2020 to 2023, peaking at 15 in 2022. That's the kind of experience you can't just find anywhere. But hold up, his 2024 stint with the Commanders was quiet, with just 14 tackles and 1 pass defended in 15 games. Is his tank still full, or is he running on fumes? Fans are split. On social media, some are hyped for Davis to bring stability as a backup to Gonzalez and Davis III, while others worry he's just another almost signing. With Marcus Jones locking down the slot, the lack of a reliable backup corner is a real concern. Picture an injury hitting our starters who steps up? Kobe Minor, a 7th-round pick, is still too raw to count on. The good news? The Pats have cap space to burn, so a 1-year deal for Davis won't break the bank. Tactically, he could fit Mike Vrabel's scheme, bringing veteran savvy to a secondary that needs consistency. If it works, it's a genius move. If not, the financial hit's minimal. The big question, though, does Davis still have that fire to change games? Because while we're debating the secondary, something else is brewing in Foxborough. Patriots Nation, every detail's got us on edge, and when it comes to tight ends, things are heating up. Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper are locked in for 2025, but both are over 30. And for a team in rebuild mode, we need young blood to dream big. Enter Jaheim Bell, a 7th-round pick from the 2024 draft, a 24-year-old with potential to own the position. But hold your breath. Fans, this ain't smooth sailing. Bell's rookie year was quiet, with just 2 catches for 20 yards, and now in training camp, he's struggling. Brian Hines from Pat's Pulpit dropped the truth. On Monday, Bell caught just 1 of 4 targets, with multiple drops that had fans groaning. That's a gut punch for those hoping he'd bring youth and spark to the offense. In college, between South Carolina and Florida State, Bell flashed talent with speed and hands that had scouts buzzing. But in Foxborough, the clock's ticking. With Henry and Hooper eating up snaps, Bell's got to prove he belongs on Mike Vrabel's 53-man roster. Fans are torn. Some say he just needs time to adjust to the NFL's speed, while others are already labeling him a bust online. The truth? This training camp is make or break. If Bell keeps dropping balls, he might be watching the season from the sidelines or worse, off the team. The upside? There's still time to turn it around, but he better step up fast. Imagine a young, dynamic tight end syncing up with Drake May in the offense. That's the dream for the Pats' future. But while we're rooting for Bell to wake up, another story's shaking things up in New England. Patriots fans, brace yourselves because the defensive line is stealing the spotlight. When the Pats opened their wallet in free agency, no move turned heads like Milton Williams, ex-Eagles, who inked a 4-year, $104 million deal. A Super Bowl hero who was never a full-time starter in Philly. Can he live up to that massive contract? Let's dive in. Trevor Sikkema from Pro Football Focus ranks Williams as the 14th best defensive tackle in the NFL, praising his 91.7 pass rush grade in 2024. Tops among interior defenders. But his run defense? A shaky 41.0 near the bottom of the barrel. In 2024, he notched 24 tackles and 5 sacks in the regular season, then exploded in the Super Bowl with 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a recovery. Serious cred. Paired with Christian Barmore, he forms a fearsome duo up front. But that contract price tag has fans buzzing. On forums, some call it a historic overpay, while others see an elite pass rusher just waiting for more snaps. The question is, can Williams handle the spotlight as a full-time starter in Foxborough? With Barmore by his side, he can focus on wrecking quarterbacks. But if his run defense falters, opponents will exploit it mercilessly. That's the gamble of betting big on a guy yet to prove he's an every-down player. The bright side? At 26, Williams has room to grow into the beast the Pats need. Picture him and Barmore tearing through offensive lines together. It's the stuff of playoff dreams. But if he doesn't deliver, the critics will come hard. Vrabel and the nation expect that contract to turn into sacks and wins. And while we're weighing Williams' impact, there's a shakeup behind the scenes that could shape the Pats' future. Patriots Nation, now let's talk front office. Because the moves in Foxborough just keep coming. Albert Breer from Sports Illustrated dropped a bombshell. Tony Cankeella, former national scout, is stepping up as director of college scouting, filling the shoes of Cameron Williams, who bolted for Denver. What does this mean for the Pats' future? Let's dig in. Cankella's no rookie. Since joining the team in 2022, he's helped land gems like Christian Gonzalez, Drake May, and Will Campbell. Before that, he spent 11 years with the Buccaneers, playing a key role in their award-winning 2020 draft that brought in Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr. The guy's got a nose for talent. Now, working with Matt Groh and Elliott Wolf, Cankella's tasked with shaping the next chapter of our roster. Fans are pumped but cautious. On social media, some are hyping his promotion, pointing to recent draft hits, while others worry the pressure of the job might be too much. Let's be real. College scouting is the lifeblood of a rebuilding team. One bad draft can set us back years. Cankella's experience in the NFL and NCAA stints at Tulane and Washington State, with Rose Bowl and Holiday Bowl, teams gives us hope. He knows how to find players who fit the Pats system. But the challenge is huge. In today's NFL, nailing the draft is do or die. Imagine him unearthing the next big defensive star or a weapon for May in the offense. That could change everything for 2025 and beyond. Cankella's promotion, alongside A.J. Highsmith's arrival as Director of Pro Scouting, shows the Pats are revamping their front office attack. Can this duo build a championship roster? While we're dreaming of the next draft, there's one more surprise to cap off this wild day. Patriots Nation, what a day for our fan base. From a potential secondary boost with Michael Davis to Jaheim Bell's fight to prove his worth, not to mention Milton Williams' big money impact on the defensive line and Tony Cankeella's promotion that could shape our draft future. Every story is a step in the Pats' rebuild, and our hearts are pounding. Are these moves the key to getting us back to the playoffs? Drop your take in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Let's go, Foxborough.